Hey everybody, back at it again with Edith Finch. Yes, I do have somewhat of an intro now. But, yeah. You might hear that snoring, that's sweating my dog, just kinda there, existent, on my gym. Um, so, uh, expect me to be extremely slow since this is actually going to be the first time I've played through this bit. So, yeah, let's get into this, I guess. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Just get done reading the book. Forgot its right trigger.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Forgot its right trigger to interact with stuff. Can I leave? No, okay.
I can't describe it, but I felt like some part of Molly was still here.
That's nice. Was not expecting to come on top of the roof.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing
Of course,
up
the magical
past.
loading screen. There we go.
Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
What? Oh, I get it. Never mind. I thought I was a bit special for a second.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
That sounds nice.
We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum.
That's very nice.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Don't know how to feel about that. So, judging off of my phone, looking at it because it has the exact word for it, not a volume mixer, and the volume.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
But, like, the thing that, you'll see it on YouTube videos where...
Even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Not necessarily on just YouTube videos, but, like,
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Basically, I'm saying that I can see that something else is
One
speaking up, and it
summer,
might be
they
my fan. I
evacuated
might
the
be able to
island,
change that.
but Edie refused to go.
Not at this moment,
For
though,
a few
because I'm
weeks,
feeling
she
particularly
was a celebrity. I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious. Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Okay, I already saw that. Am I allowed to progress anywhere else? Don't want to look through that again if I don't need to.
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Still feel like I'm missing something particularly major. This would be a very interesting house, though. Maybe it is a real house, and I just have no idea what I'm frankly talking about, considering I still have no idea what this is based off of. I'll probably do some research later on it, but, what am I supposed to be doing here? Can I, like... Oh!
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse. His wife, Ingeborg, and their newborn son,
I'm a fucking idiot.
Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family. And his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
He set sail with his house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, okay then.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
I still find it particularly interesting how I still have no idea what the fuck's going on. The stories are very bizarre though. I go through here, nope. My dog's having a jolly old time. Do I go out here? No. I feel like I'm just being incredibly stupid right now. And I'm probably being screamed at from the other side of your computer or phone or whatever you're watching this on. Probably being screamed at, like, just go over there. I found where I needed to go, boys. Let's get it.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
That's cool. I mean, it's a video game, yeah, but this is that. If there's a legit book like that, that's low-key cool.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
That's nice. Oh, yes.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Crawling, my favorite pastime. Move. Fort Calvin.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin, and that he never talked about him.
Command Center.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Yo, this is dope.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Oh, I have to use both legs.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't.
I remember last time I went on this way.
I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Don't wanna fly.
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Ooh.
I told him going around was impossible.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
Ooh.
then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Ooh. 360. 360.
The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
No, I was joking. Pretty bad joke, not gonna lie.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
So I don't know how convenient the timing was on that, but yeah, that was because I'm just gonna go through the entire process of how I upload these videos real quick before I continue. Pretty much what I do is, since I'm broke, I might have said this before actually. Well, here's a recap in case I did. Since I'm broke, I don't have a capture card. So instead what I do is I use Xbox Game DVR, because that's what I play my games on. Xbox, because my PC isn't even a PC, it's a crappy laptop. But I use Xbox Game DVR. I upload those videos onto OneDrive, and I get the audio, which I'm using off my phone, as I've said several times before, and I basically just kind of download those onto my computer. I get the audio by uploading it to my Google Drive, because OneDrive usually has a lot of space thanks to these videos. But I'm getting off topic. Back to the game. That was a very interesting story. Also, I've tried to do that too when I was a kid, but like the specific way the swing was.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
The specific way the
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
The room. I think I'm having deja vu right now. I can't go over here. I feel like I'm having hard deja vu right now. Like, some people have never had deja vu in their entire life, but it's like, for those who have, it's like one of those, push up. It's like one of those feelings when you've had a dream from a long, long time ago, and then you, like, are now seeing, oh wait, I remember I had a dream about this. It's very weird.
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
But back to what I was trying to say. At some point in your life, if you've ever gone on a swing, as long as you weren't, like, extremely scared.
I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Like, extremely scared?
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
You have probably at some point thought to yourself, I wonder if I can pull a full circle going on the swing set. I remember trying to do that when I was smaller.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved
That's
this
how
one.
I did my first backflip.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
This game is very interesting.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Oof.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to
I
the
shouldn't be
emergency
laughing at that,
room.
but that scream's
So
just great.
Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
That's a hard oof.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret
Exactly.
messages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
Oh, wait.
The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him.
Oh, wait a minute.
Right on.
Oh, wait, I can already see where this is going.
She reached for the music box.
Oh, this is giving me...
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
This is giving me, like, Telltale game vibes.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Is that Friday the 13th music?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
I find the fact that I'm so...
The old Finch rattled and grew still.
I find the fact that I'm swinging off the crutch.
Oh dear!
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something.
The
to
crutch?
remember him by.
Barb, have you seen
That's
my
a
other
rip.
crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Vice to the other crutch. Yes, I have the magical weapon of destruction. Ah, yes. You know, I might have said it was Friday the 13th music, and it sounds like it, but I'm not 100% sure because, like, my sound is extremely toned down, so it doesn't pick up through my phone.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was
Bro.
still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious
Well, I
activity.
need to do that.
Barbara turned, saw the hookman, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Bro, I have the crutch. I have the ultimate weapon. I don't know about you. You can try me.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
But real quick before I find another way out of here. I'm gonna find another way out of here. Through here. I'm getting some heavy Telltale vibes.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
Bro, stay back. I have a crutch. I'll make you regret your existence.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Come here. Come here, boy. Nyah.
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story
Look, I know damn well
over yet.
that this crutch is the ultimate weapon of power, and you cannot stop me. Nothing can stop the crutch. Oh. Oh no.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Come at me, bro. I have a crutch. You can't stop the power of the crutch. With the power...
At the door,
With the
she
power
heard
of...
whispering.
My rejected
It's
boyfriend.
coming from inside the house.
I shall destroy you all.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara,
You're all lucky.
dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave a performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear
She was so
Barbara
Look,
was
listen.
magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on
That's
poor
a
Rick,
rip.
who disappeared the same night. And little Walter, hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her.
Damn.
Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
Don't know how I feel about that pun. Don't know how I feel about that pun at all.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered. As absurd as that comment
Look,
was.
she'll damn well be remembered by
Maybe
me.
what
I'll
Edie saw
remember
was
her
a
as that
happy
one
ending.
chick with the crutch that could destroy you in a single hit. She's like Saitama, except instead of just using her hands, she uses her fucking crutch. But, yeah, this video has been going on for quite a bit. Yeah, if you guys like the video, there's the like button. If you don't like it, there's the dislike button. And then there's also the subscribe button. You guys can press whatever one of those you want to, in whatever order, however you want. You probably know this too by now.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box
That
and
is
never
funny,
found the
actually.
basement
But,
key.
nope. If you ever want to see whenever I upload my content, which I'm telling you up until I finish this game will be legitimately all this week, then you know there's a notification bell, but pretty sure you have to hit the subscribe button for that? I don't know. I don't really use YouTube like that. You guys probably know. But in any case, yeah, I think I'm done for today. I'm gonna get in this bed. There's too much stuff on. I'm just gonna sleep in my little cubby. Yeah,
I
I
wonder
get
if that
it. I
comic
get
was
it.
right
I
about
get
there
it.
being
Yeah,
a
I
key
get it.
inside
But
the
guess
music
what?
box near the basement.
For right now, I'm just gonna climb into my little box, and I'm just gonna just kind of drift off. Yeah.